Picking back up from the last video where I had dyed the skirts and sleeves. The next day I got them up onto my mannequin and you can see the first layer and then the additional 4. One of them I did dye incorrectly. I held it in the wrong spot, so it looks a little bit different. So it was my trial run for the skirts. Okay, I have gathered the edges and then I put in the horsehair braid and I attached the trim, and look at her. Look at how floaty and flowy and pretty she is. Like, look at that floof. I cannot wait to add the other ones now and see just how floofy it's going to be. So this is the underlayer where it starts dark and it goes lighter with the little dangly downs. I do have the first of my other 4 done, and I just kind of wanted to give an overview of what the rest of it will look like. So you can see right here that I wanted it to double fold back, which meant that if I wanted it to fold back and to have the triangle lace up here and to show it right on this side as it folds over, I had to cut it in half. But you can kind of see my process here. So this is what they look like before I have any of the bias tape or any of the horsehair braid on. And then over here, I've got the horsehair braid in. So you've got all of the floof together. And then the next step for me, now that I've got the horsehair braid in and it's all good to go, is going to be to put bias on the long sections here that you can see here, right there, are just where the skirts drop so that I'm covering up that raw edge. Also, it looks really good with how all of the bias goes on the sleeves. So now that I have horsehair on this one, I'll put bias on and then I will sew it at the top like I did this one so that it folds over and add on the triangle. So I only have 2.5 more of these to do before I put all of these into a waistband. And then I can do the sleeves, and I might already have most of the overlay silver done.